Happy Halloween, everybody! What do you want to say, boys?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We're so excited to be here. I had to tape up my mask because Bella must have chewed it up. But anyway, we are here. We're very excited to be here. And if you share these videos, we're going to get to your questions in a minute. If you share these videos on Facebook or Instagram and tag me or Craig, you could win a book. And we do have a book winner. I don't know. Craig picked somebody out. But anyway, we do have exciting news. If you guys don't want to be here, if you want to go have some breakfast, you can. What are you going to eat? Are you going to eat a sandwich with the keto bread, Kai?
Yeah.
So you can go and have that, buddy. And Mike is going to have some venison bacon. But what's really cool is this week we worked very, very hard. And we finished the pure protein. Look at my muscles, everybody. I'm strong. But we finished the pure protein cookbook. And so if you're interested in that, it's pure protein. It's basically protein sparing recipes. We're trying to call it more pure protein because people are like, what does protein sparing mean? But if I tell you it's a cookbook filled with pure protein recipes, low fat, low carbs, you kind of understand it, right? So that book has more than any other book with recipes and meal plans. It's really, really delicious. I think it's the best book we've ever put out. So check it out. It's on keto-adapted.com. I'm sure Craig will have the link for you when we're done with this. But here we go. Hi, Craig and Maria. How are you both? Actually, you know what? I have to tell you one more thing. So the pure protein bread that I've been making for well over 15 years, probably close to 20, where you whip the egg whites and then you add the egg white protein powder to it. It's just dried egg whites. Let's just be honest. A lot of people mess up and the bread falls. They get frustrated. The egg whites don't whip. So I found out how to make it without having to even add any egg whites. It's amazing. You check out the video. It's on our YouTube channel. I also posted it on mariamindbodyhealth.com, but you add the dry ingredients, just combine them, and then you add 1.5 cups of water, and then you turn either your hand mixer on or your stand mixer on for about 5 minutes, and you end up with the same product, probably better. And that's what Kai is eating right now because he made it all by himself. And let me tell you, if you want your kids to eat healthy, have them make the recipes, and then they're more apt to try it because they're so impressed that they were able to make something. So ask your questions here. And Craig always likes to say, if you do a super sticker, that's very much appreciated because we are spending so much time on a Sunday answering your questions. Karen says, hi, Maria and Craig. How are you both? Aside from ginger, what other natural remedies can get rid of bloating? I also got your pure protein cookbook. Can't wait to try the recipes. Well, Karen, if you actually cut out all the vegetables, most of the time bloating goes away. And the reason that is, if you look at a human small intestine and a human's colon versus, say, a koala bear's small intestine and a koala bear's colon, our small intestine is very large and it's very good for digesting animal proteins. However, our colon is very, very small, which is what is meant to digest plant matter. Like if you're doing a lot of cauliflower rice and broccoli, asparagus, or maybe Brussels sprouts, maybe cabbage, I would cut those out because that's going to cause a lot of gas and bloating. And it's not because something's wrong with your body. That's just what our body is made like. If you look at our cecum's very small. It looks more like a wolf compared to a koala bear. A koala bear's cecum is really, really long. Ours is very, very small. So try cutting that out. Is it possible that ingesting apple cider vinegar can eliminate nail fungus? It seems to be the case with me, but I'm not sure if it's apple cider vinegar or not. You know what I would do instead? I would buy grapefruit seed extract. You can buy this on Amazon. Get the concentrated liquid form. You could buy the capsules, but I would get the concentrated liquid form and follow the directions on the bottle. You're going to dilute it and put it right on the toenail fungus. It's an all natural remedy. That's fantastic. Grapefruit seed extract. Tracy says, I have a few of your cookbooks. Well, thank you, Tracy. And now your new one. Well, thank you so much. The protein book. You have so much info. Where do I begin with your stuff? Should I get the cleanse book? Well, Tracy, I would get the protein book and try to do those meal plans 3 days a week. So follow those recipes 3 days a week. And then on your other days, you could add in some more fat. I wouldn't do dairy. Read the beginning. The cleanse book or the easy dairy free book. So the cleanse book is right there, or the easy dairy free book is maybe not even up there. But those two books are perfected for your non-protein sparing days. If you like to cook, the cleanse is great. If you don't like to cook, you might want to do the easy dairy free ketogenic recipes book. And that book I put my heart and soul into. There's over 200 recipes in there. You'll love that one. Should protein sparing modified fast days be spaced out or consecutive? Well, honestly, it's what works for your schedule. For me, in my past days, my pure protein days were usually like during the week, maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I was just feeling, whatever. And then on the weekends were my non-protein sparing days, just because on the weekends you're bored in Wisconsin hanging out. It just worked better for me. It would be maybe best to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you can do that. Spreading them out. Maria, I can't get your pure protein cookbook to open unless I pay $11. Well, I don't know where, if you buy the book on keto-adapted.com, you don't have to pay to download it. If you have an issue, you can email us at support@keto-adapted.com. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Thanks, everybody. You look great. Oh, it was a lot of arm wrestling to get Mike into a costume. Let's see. I have a Ninja Creamy. Allergic to avocados. Have not tried your ice cream yet. Have you tried Ninja Creamy? And if so, any recipes? I've never heard of a Ninja Creamy, but if you have one, make my pure protein pudding. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's made with egg whites. It's in the protein sparing cookbook. Or if you go to mariamindbodyhealth.com, you can find a different way to make. It's not protein sparing, but you'll find my pudding there for sure using the eggs. Love the new keto bread. Thank you, Nancy. You're awesome. Let's see. La la la. If you're new to keto for weight loss, which book is best to start with? I would go to here, ketomaria.com, right there. It's hard to do that. It's opposite. Ketomaria.com. And I would get the new pure protein cookbook. That is going to help you. And then you could message me. I also do more personalized help if you want to do that. That might be best to start with, because most people do keto very bad for weight loss. I'll tell you that. Sometimes I'm hungry or think I'm hungry 20 minutes after I eat. Thoughts? You're probably low in hydrochloric acid. I would add hydrochloric acid every time that you eat. When you say no dairy, should we avoid sheep and goat as well? Yeah, if you want to maximize your goals, I would. I mean, it's not that delicious anyway, so I would cut it out anyway. Lisa says, I've had itchy, dry scalp for the last 3 months of keto, which started at the thin crown area. I didn't have major weight loss, so that's not the reason. I would add 1,300 milligrams of evening primrose oil 3 times a day, and you come back for the next live and you tell me that it's gone. Laura says, I love the pudding. See, everybody try the pudding, my friends. Hi, Maria from Marina. Leah asks, hey, Leah, I went to high school with Leah. How are you? Oh my gosh. Leah, do you recommend jumping in full force or easing your way into keto? Leah, you jump in, because I know you've done it before. I know you've had great success before. I have a before-after picture of you. So I highly suggest just jumping in, because you do know how to do it, and you know where to find me if you want more help. But jump in, because rip the Band-Aid off, man. Like, you want to change your life, you just do it. Because if you're kind of like dabbling in it, you're never going to feel like this. You're never going to feel amazing, right? And I don't even do caffeine, my friends. Can all autoimmune be healed? Well, it depends on a lot of things. And if you do it right, and if you get rid of like the autoimmune foods, if you add in certain supplements, I do get most people off of like Hashimoto's medication, which doctors are like just like, boom, how did that happen? Or Graves, MS. I've seen people go from wheelchairs to walking. It's pretty mind blowing. Peggy, you're so sweet. I think you're on Instagram messaging me. Have you released your own protein powder? It should be about maybe 2 weeks from now. It's not mine personally, but some brand is actually, I'll say it. They're awesome. Keto Chow. I love the people that run Keto Chow. They're very, very nice. But you all know I don't do whey protein. And I said, hey guys, I love you. Why don't you make egg white protein for my protein sparing bread, my Dutch baby pancakes, my Yorkshire pudding, my popovers? So we are doing this together, and they're working with me to make sure it's awesome ingredients. And then you can buy packets just to make the popovers, or packets just to make the Dutch baby, that type of stuff. So, oh my gosh, let's read this one. Can you drink ketones while doing this way of eating? If you want to gain weight, sure. Drinking ketones is a great way to not use your body fat because you're using the ketones for fuel. Does that make sense? So if you want to lose body fat and use your own body fat to make ketones, don't be drinking those fake ketones. It's a big waste of money. They're expensive, man. And honestly, oh, thank you. Here, dried egg white protein powder from Keto Chow. Kai is so sweet. And then they even did like my picture on the back, and we're going to do some recipes. Kai, you're awesome. So don't waste your money on those. Maybe if you're an athlete, but even then I don't, because this is what happens too. People think that they're a crutch where you can have high ketones and high glucose. If that happens, so you just eat thin and you just take the ketones and then you read that you're in ketosis, that's a recipe for disaster. I think that's going to cause cancer because you're just flooding your bloodstream with a bunch of fuel. Not good. Okay, does keto help with depression? Yes, if done properly. I would cut out all gluten and all dairy, as well as I have a bunch of tips on how to heal depression naturally on mariamindbodyhealth.com. I know it's like the worst blog name ever. I started blogging before blogs were even out there. I could have picked keto.com, but it's mariamindbodyhealth.com. I did that because it's a whole way of like healing your body. It's not just the way you eat. It's like the whole way of living. Let's see. Maria, looking to start to help with my UC. Do you know if others have had great success? Absolutely. I would just jump right in. You're going to do great for that. How could I calculate macros when pregnant? I don't know if Craig has that on the calculator or not. Maybe he'll comment below, like when this YouTube's over with. I can't remember. But honestly, when you're first pregnant, you don't need extra calories. You don't. The second trimester, you need about 200 or 300 extra calories. It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 2 tablespoons of butter. That's not a ton of extra calories. It's more about the nutrients that you need at certain times of your fetus growing. Hi, for weight loss, is it better to eat something that is low calorie but processed versus something that is higher in calories and natural? Difference is 150 to 200. It depends on what it is, because arsenic is natural and it's not healthy. I would never eat anything from a package. I mean, maybe a beef stick or something, but eat an egg. Always eat something that doesn't have a label. Seriously, people, that's what I would do. And prepare ahead of time. Let's see. I don't see the book listed on your website. Well, it should be there if you go to mariamindbodyhealth.com. It's right at the top. Otherwise, we'll have the link below for you, my friend. We're very appreciative to your support. What's the best way to regulate thyroid and cycle? Do a personalized supplement plan, Sarah Franklin. I help with that every single day. So I would go to ketomaria.com and go to the support site. I'll help you out there. How do you feel about eating 750 to 900 calories a day? Is it okay? If it's pure protein, if you hit your protein goal, that's what you got to do. What flavor do I get in the egg whites? Vanilla or no flavor? No flavor. Happy Halloween, everybody's saying. So glad to hear you're teaming up with Keto Chow. I've lost 25 pounds since September 1st doing keto with Keto Chow, meat and eggs and other vegetables. But just be careful. Dairy's probably holding you back so that's whey protein. And let me tell you about whey protein. Whey protein is, all proteins have different rates of absorption. Okay. And whey protein is so quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, sometimes it causes your blood sugar to go up. Where meat or eggs, it's a slower process, okay, of of digesting, which is better. Unless you're like a bodybuilder, then whey protein is totally different. So like the reason that, some other doctors might say whey protein's good, they're super muscular, but most people want to lose weight. And if that happens, don't do whey protein. So let's see. I don't want to lose weight and release toxins while pregnant. Yes, that's why, you have to up the calories. My doctor has HS. Can you help with this? Does keto or carnivore help better? Which supplement? I tried looking on your site. Well, you're going to want to do a personalized supplement plan for that, for sure. And yes, it does help with that. It's probably going to be more of eliminating plants and anti-nutrients for her. So how do I get more potassium? The supplements seem to have such a low amount. Well, if you eat meat has a good amount of potassium. So don't be afraid of eating, animal proteins, which does have a lot of potassium. And we really like Element, LMNT. The drink will have a link below. And it's really, really good. It's like a natural Gatorade. Is there an egg protein with collagen? It doesn't work for the bread. I've tried collagen many times. It doesn't work. Wasted a lot of money trying that. I'm new. I'm taking all the supplements you recommended with the health assessment. Thank you. Nathaniel says, thank you. Having surgery in 2 weeks and my sleep quality is getting worse. What can I do to get better sleep and prepare for non-functional adrenal tumor removed? Well, I'm glad that you did that and you're feeling so good. I would add 3 grams of L-glutamine 3 times a day on an empty stomach to help with surgical healing. For better sleep, add in the supplements that I recommended and then add in like a salt capsule. Don't drink a lot before bed, but salt capsules will help with you to stay asleep and fall asleep. And wear blue blocking glasses. If you're on a screen, it could be a low melatonin, which is going to mess with your cortisol. Let's see. Constipation is such an issue for me. I'm struggling. Constipation. Keto does not cause constipation. Keto does cause you to lose a lot of water. This is why you urinate out. I got to take this off. Oh my gosh. Urinate out and you lose maybe 5 pounds the first week and you're like, woo! A lot of it's a lot of water loss. And with all that water loss goes electrolytes and salt, and your colon needs a lot of salt. Okay. Carbohydrates help retain that salt. This is why keto is great for blood pressure and lowering blood pressure. But with constipation, keto doesn't cause this. You have to be very cognizant. I would do a personalized supplement plan to get rid of that constipation. It's also going to help with other areas like your sleep and stuff. So check that out, Christy, if you go to ketomaria.com. For a multivitamin, is there anything specific to look for a multivitamin? I threw my multivitamins away because they all had a bunch of vegetables in them, and vegetables have anti-nutrients like oxalates and stuff. So I do the ancestral supplements, beef organs, because we know that organ meat is the most nutrient dense food, but we also know not a lot of people are eating organ meat. So every day we all do a beef supplement, beef organ supplement. If you, we'll find the link below, and because I have a coupon code if you get them, but I love them. They have a great thyroid one. They have the only collagen that won't hold you back from weight loss. So do you deny that it is a calorie deficit that causes weight loss on keto? Well, it sounds like you're attacking me, but if to say that calories mean nothing is ignorance. So it is a balance of calories in, calories out, but you can't just, you can lose weight eating a bunch of Twinkies. We've seen this. There's been people that have done that. Are you healthy when you eat Twinkies? No, you're not. So you're not going to feel like this if you eat like 400 calories of Twinkies a day and that's it. You're going to feel amazing. Your skin's going to look great. If you get rid of the sugar, you get rid of the grains, sometimes it's the dairy. Dairy's very inflammation. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. When losing weight, do you recalculate macros? If so, how often? No, because you're not losing lean mass, and your macros are based off of your lean mass or your muscle mass. You're only losing fat. So you really shouldn't have to recalculate your macros. But hello from Germany. Oh man, every year I speak in Europe in November tomorrow. And I always go to Germany. I just love Munich. Oh man. Can you drink too much element daily? Yeah, you can drink too much. Yeah, anything would be, you can drink too much water a day. People die from that. So I would stick to 2. It's probably enough. If you have migraines, you could go to 3. But we're going to do one more just because this day is so busy. Collagen does not count towards your protein goals. It's a complicated issue. What poultry cuts besides chicken breast do you recommend on protein sparing modified fast days? Nothing, because you want the white meat. The white meat is the lean piece. So get rid of the skin, get rid of the fat. That's for your pre-protein days, my friend. So check it out, my friends. We are going, the next time you see us, maybe we'll have to do it from the beach, because we will be in Maui for the next 6 months. So check it out. Maybe you'll get some sun, and it'll be a nice different view. Mahalo, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Halloween, I mean.